You ever been booed?
Booed once at L.A., place called The Rage. It was a gay bar. I didn't know it was gay because I'm trying to get up in L.A., so I'm just calling places. And because I'm living in San Diego, now I'm comfortable enough. I feel like I got 5-10 minutes I can do L.A. Place called The Rage on Santa Monica. They said, yeah, we have a variety show on Tuesdays. So you sign up at 4 o'clock. You got to show your face. Come back at 9. We tell you if you made the show, and then the show starts at 10. I came, I signed up, put comedian. I'm looking, it's all like singing and dancing. I was like, oh, yeah.
Damn.
So I come back at 9. They say, yeah, you on the show. You last. I was like, okay. So I get there, and then the dudes just start showing up. I was like, there's a lot of dudes here. Like, come on, I'm young. I'm like 21, 22. I'm like, a lot of dudes here. And I was like, man, is this a gay bar? And like, oh shit, because I'm by myself, keep in mind.
Yes.
So I'm backstage and everybody doing like, they're singing, they're dancing, all this other shit. I go, man, are they gonna have a comedian or what? Shannon, I came out there. They go, we got a comedian. And I was like, the crowd, it was silent. I walked out there, I go, what's up, LA? It was like, they look at me like straight white male. Why are you in our space?
Boo.
Yo. You know the Apollo, right?
Yeah.
Apollo's where you see the boo. But whenever somebody gets booed at the Apollo, you hear a boo first. You hear a boo, and then the crowd joins in. Same. I told a joke, and they looked at me, and I heard a boo. And I said, I'm about to get booed at a gay club. And I just closed my eyes. I said, I'm not even here right now. It was so brutal. It was like, but it didn't come out like the Apollo. It was like, boo! Boo! You suck! I mean, we suck! But you ain't funny. A guy came out, like, they were dragging him on a chariot, but it was a wagon, but they made it look like a chariot.
Yeah.
2 guys with the Ving Rhames shit from Pulp Fiction. They dragged this dude out and they gonged me. I got booed and gonged. And my dumb ass thinks I'm in LA.
Right.
Like, somebody, I don't know, I should probably leave. It's gay. I'm in LA. I'm still like trying to network. Right. And this one guy sees me, he goes, hey, you're funny. This is not the right crowd. And then he had a card. He put a card in my pocket. He goes, but if you need a massage, call me. I was like this, I'm out. That's what I said, I'm out. Never come back. That place is still open, I think.
BET Comic View, you the host.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? And did black comedians, because that's supposed to be a safe black space.
Right.
And you ain't black.
Yeah, really?
I just noticed that.
Wow. Look at you not defending black women, but you notice a white man. Yeah, that was interesting because how it all happened was interesting. I'm in the Navy. I'm still active duty, but I won the funniest black comedian in San Diego contest. There was a radio station called Z90, and they said, we're looking for the funniest black comedian in San Diego. So I pulled over for cell phones. I called, I wrote the number down. Then when I got home, I called. And I didn't say it was black, but I didn't say it was white. I did put some bass in my voice. I was like, hey, yeah, you got the contest? Yeah, I went into that. Yeah, right? So I get there, I'm white, I win the contest. And keep in mind, San Diego, it's not like Brooklyn or some Atlanta. What the competition wasn't that stuff. But first prize was an audition for Comic View. So that got me the audition. And I got on the show. And back in the day, Comic View was a contest. You had to I kept winning my rounds.
Right.
And then I got the hour special.
Right.
Get the hour special. And all this time, I'm still in the Navy. So I just drove up to LA because they filmed the whole season in a week. So I just drove to LA for a week and came back. So literally, I'm on TV and waving cars on the base at the same time. So every now and then, a black dude pull up and be like, was you on BT last night? Yeah. Keep going. Have a good day, sir. Yeah. So I ended up, I got the job, and yeah, there was obviously some backlash. A lot of comics wasn't happy, but looking back, I get it. When I'm white, it's a black show. There weren't that many black shows, and I was new. I didn't have the cachet. Like I wasn't like, oh, that's Gary. He's been around for a while. I didn't know a lot of people.
Right.
So it was just like, and Samore said it best. Like Samore was a host a couple years before I was.
Yes.
I was talking to her at that time, and I remember she goes, Gary, it don't matter who gets the job, they gonna get hate. She goes, I was the first woman. So they was a lot of the male comics was like, now they give it to a woman. Right. She goes, you being white makes it super easy to hate.
Yeah.
So she goes, it don't matter who they pay. And it's true. Whoever becomes a host, again, in the green room, we talk about this as comics. We always be like, we all have our choice who they think should have got it.
Right.
So it don't matter who the host is. I was just easy because I was white.
Specials. How difficult is it to get a special?
You mean like
Netflix or HBO?
I haven't got a Netflix one yet. I think it's because I'm white. They're not giving white guys specials on Netflix. No, I don't know why. I think you beat yourself up. Like I saw Godfrey on here, and he was talking about that too. And I was like, when I saw Godfrey, I go, yeah. I think every comic thinks they deserve that Netflix special, and I'm no different. You know, I've been in the trenches. I've done my work, but I think I had a conversation with Bill Burr at the Burbank Airport years ago, and he just goes, you know what? I'm gonna be so funny they can't deny me. And I went, so all I can control is to be funny. It's out of my hands if a network wants to do a special with me or not. Right. But I mean, hopefully, yeah, that's the goal, to get one day on Netflix. Right. But if it never happens, I got a great life. Right. I sell a lot of tickets. I'm good. But I do want it. Right. Don't get it twisted.
No, don't get it twisted.
And I put a lot of work into my specials. I don't just put them out there like, oh, I got a special, let me just throw it out there. I put a lot of like thought into it, like, okay, I really want to be saying something. Especially, I got two in the can right now. We're shopping.
Right.
Man, the first one is very, well, you're not gonna like it. Hate my dad, avoiding the process server type. But the second one we got out there too, like, is very military. I purposely did no racial jokes because I hear that sometimes, like, he just black, white shit. I heard people when we got the divorce, he ain't gonna have no act. Now he's divorced. I said, oh, you have no idea.
What about cancel culture? Are there words? Is there something that, because, and you know, we talk about like what they could say back in the 80s and the 70s, even on sitcoms. I mean, the Jeffersons and all Archie Bunker, I think all in the Family.
Yeah.
Man, you can't talk like that now.
Nah.
How do you navigate that, Gary?
Well, obviously I can't say the N-word. I thought you were getting at. I go, but yeah, I can't say that. But I think live comedy shows, you're fine. And that's why we don't want your cell phones out.
Right.
Because I think people go to shows with a level of expectation. And if you don't meet that expectation, they're disappointed.
Right.
But some people want to hear the uncomfortable shit.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
And I'm like that. I think, you know, but that's the thing. Like, you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? For me to stand on my 2 feet and say, I'm going to do this joke, I don't care, I say what I want, is it worth it if you get the backlash? Because eventually it's going to come. And have you created a strong enough fan base that cancel culture can't mess with you? Because there are people like Chappelle, he can't be canceled. Yeah. Ricky Gervais, he cannot be canceled. Andrew Schultz cannot be canceled. I would think Shane Gillis right now, can't be canceled. Kevin can. Kevin's very corporate.
Right.
Kevin has to be careful what he says. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, someone like Kat and Chappelle, they don't have these corporate deals. Kevin's got to be careful. And I'm sure there's some things he wants to say. Right. But he ain't trying to mess up that check. Just like you. You don't defend black women. You know what I mean? There's a lot. I'm sure like Wrangler's about to call you. John Deere.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before two something.